In 2011, the writer Alexander McCall Smith and the then Bishop of Edinburgh, the Right Reverend Brian Smith, approached the university and Edinburgh College of Art with the idea of commemorating a bookshop that sat formerly here on Charles Street. Specifically, they wanted to commemorate the bookshop as a cultural hub and its cultural trailblazing owner, Jim Haynes. Haynes was stationed here with the US Army in the 1950s, and after he was discharged, stayed on to open a bookshop in the city. The bookshop became quickly well known, as did Jim. He was involved with the publishing of the first Fringe catalogue, sowed the seeds of the literary movement here in the city, and was a founding member of the Traverse Theatre.
No one just throws out a Rhino Head. I'm William Darrell. I'm an artist, and I'm currently living in London. And I did that bronze Rhino Head that's outside the Informatics Building. So I made the work out of clay. I jumped in there straight away, just without any real research. After that, we were given £200 to develop our ideas. Went to the museum, looked at some real rhinos, tried to make it look like a real rhino, realized my rhino had 2 horns, and the one was supposedly only had 1 horn, so I just cut off a horn. Actually, there must be photos of this thing if people know this, and I found the photo and realized it was an Indian rhino, which has a completely different skull structure, so I had to remodel the whole thing again, which actually worked out quite nicely, but by that point, I'd completely scrapped the idea that it had books in it. There was still some remnants of that, I think, in the final sculpture, but I think that was a better way for it to be, to commemorate what was originally there to be most like it. Although if I was to do it again, I think I would have made it more like what was there before, because I've seen some more photos now, and actually it's a really badly taxidermied Rhino Head. It's really sort of squishy and looks nothing, it's just, from my process from then onwards was pretty simple, because I'd actually just made the piece. All I needed to do was cast it. And we have a really fantastic casting facility here at ECA. So the casting technician at the time, John Ferrugia, he helped me make the mold of the piece. It was right at the limit of what you could do in a single pour of bronze. So yeah, it was quite technical. Fairly similar location to where the original Rhino was, on the Informatics Building there. But I suppose it's quite hard to tell exactly because things have changed quite a lot, but so in that way it really should, commemorate that space that is no longer there. I mean, that was the most serious professional thing I'd done at the time, maybe still have, and really made me see that I could do something. I wasn't a student anymore. I could be a real artist, and take myself seriously, and it has helped me quite a lot in that way. I feel sort of validated by it. I would like to be working more in public art. The work I'm doing at the moment is a little bit harder to do as public art, but I've definitely got plans. After I left ECA, I went to the Royal College of Art in London, and my work definitely is not in the same figurative realm. I'm doing a lot of performances and kinetic work, so there is a potential that some of these kinetic works could be public art. It's just whether or not they fall apart, which I had one in a show last summer, and it was really hot, and that's exactly what happened. It just fell apart straight in the middle of the show.